Hey guys, welcome back. I'm so glad you're here. So what we're going to do today is a 40-minute leg AMRAP, meaning we're going to get as many reps as possible in an amount of time. So we're going to work for 4 minutes. We're going to be working on several different exercises and getting as many reps as we can in that 4-minute time frame. I have my 20 and my 25-pound dumbbells, and I also have my medium and my heavy mini bands. So if you have any resistant bands, you might want to grab those. Kind of grab your medium to heavy weights for those legs. Let them work hard today. Don't forget your sweat towel, your drink, and your great attitude. Let's get this thing rocking. Okay, so hopefully you had a chance to grab your weights and your mini bands if you have them. And if so, let's get warmed up. Let's start with just pulling back that leg and getting that nice, good butt kick so we can get those quads all firing up and stretching out. Oh, yeah. Gonna work well today. We've got 2 more. Last one. And then we're gonna go to squat and up. Still moving that trunk, because of course we need that trunk moving to stabilize us. Down and up. Come on, we've got 2 more. Last one. And then we're gonna go right here into the lunge. And we're gonna drive up and back down. Nice, good glides in that lunge. Glide those arms up. It also helps stretch that hip flexor a little bit. We've got 2 more. Last one, and then we're gonna put our hands down. We're gonna be in that lunge position, and then we're gonna straighten that leg. Woo, glide that hamstring. Coming down and up. Getting some mobility in there. We've got 2 more. Last one, and then we're gonna go right here into the middle, and we're gonna do a little bit of those inner thighs. Get those moving. Stretching out. We've got 2 more. 1 more on each side. And then we're going right here into that lunge again on this side. Okay, so we're driving those arms up again. Coming down on that lunge. Getting those legs warmed up. We've got 2 more. Last one. And then we're going to come down in that lunge position, in that deeper lunge. And then we're going to straighten that knee. Woo, baby. Gliding that hamstring. We've got 2 more. Last one. And then we're going to go right down here into quadruped. We're going to lift, keep our feet flexed and our knees bent. And we're going to lift and really activate that glute. Squeeze that glute. Drive that heel up towards the ceiling. We've got 2 more. Last one. And now we're going to lift that leg right out to the side. Squeeze that glute. Activate that baby. Nice, good squeeze. 2 more. Last one, and now we got the other side. So we're gonna go back to lifting up towards that ceiling. Drive that heel, squeeze that glute. Okay, this is glute activation. We wanna make sure it's firing correctly when we're doing our activities. 2 more. Last one, and now we're going out to the side. Whoo, yeah. Nice, good lift. 2 more. Last one. And then we're gonna go right here into plank. And then downward dog. Back and forth. And stretching out those calf muscles a little bit. Getting that hamstring a little bit more. Those hips. 2 more. Last one. Walk that baby up. We're going to come up and we're going to hinge down. We're going to drive that hip back. And then we're going to drive it forward. So we're going to hinge down. Get those hamstrings and push it back. Got 2 more. Last one. And then right here, we're just going to rotate that trunk. Make sure that trunk is rotating well. Oh, yeah. Nice, good trunk rotation right there. 2 more. Last one. And let's do some big hip circles right here. And the other direction. And the other side. And the other direction. Oh, yeah. Okay, and let's roll those ankles. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to start with 4 minutes of work. We're going to do 8 goblet squats and 8 curtsey lunges, okay? So we're going to take that weight. We're going to put it right in between, right up next to our chest. We're going to drive those hips back, sit right over those heels, and sit back up. A nice, good goblet squat right there. And then we're going to do some curtsey lunges. Down and down, okay? So I want you to think about grabbing that weight, I'm gonna grab my 25, just have that one weight. We're gonna rock this. Are you ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. So we're sitting down and driving up, sitting right over those heels, keeping that chest nice and upright. We're doing 8 of these. Now, you may end up going faster than me or slower than me. That's okay. Okay, so after you do 8 of these, the hardest part is counting. We're gonna do 8 curtsey lunges right here. Now, you can do 8 on each side or 4 on each side. That's up to you. I'm gonna do 8 on each side just right now. I mean 4 on each side. I got it. And then when you're done with that, you go right back to the goblet squat. And that's what we're doing for 4 minutes. Working that nice and controlled, keeping that chest upright. We're moving that whole time. And then back to those curtsey lunges. Okay, we're down 1 minute. We've got 3 left to go. When you're sitting back, making sure you put that weight on that front heel, keeping that chest upright, nice and controlled. Keep working. Sitting down, really pushing through those heels, making sure too that your knees don't collapse. You're pushing those knees out just a little bit. Really drive through those heels, push those knees out just a little bit. Really solidify that ball in that socket in that hip. And when you're doing that curtsey lunge, you're stepping back, that weight's on that front heel, and nice and controlled. Keep working, you're halfway there. Now, we'll have some work today. The whole idea is keep working as many as you can get in. Now, it's not a rush, it's a workload. We're working that whole 4 minutes. Gives a little more endurance to what we're doing. Keep breathing. Oh yeah. Nice and controlled. Keep moving. You got 1.5 minutes left. Again, it's okay if you're going slower than me, or maybe even a little bit faster. Maybe you have a little lighter weight so you can do more reps, or a little heavier, and you're slowing it down. Just keep working. 1 minute left. Keep breathing. Get that oxygen to those muscles. Getting that heart rate up just from moving those legs. Oh yeah. Hang in there all the way to the buzzer. Come on, how many more can you get? These last 30 seconds. We have a minute break after that. Yay! Keep going, keep going. Don't stop. 8 reps of it each. You got this. Keep it up. 15 more seconds. How many can you get in? Let's finish out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Oh yeah. Grab some water. Rest that baby, shake those legs out. Okay, we're doing some unilateral work next. So we're gonna do a single leg squat. Now my weight right here on my right side. I'm gonna squat down. My foot is gonna be in front. I'm gonna squat down. As I come up, I'm gonna drive that foot behind, and I'm gonna do a single leg deadlift. Now you can do that deadlift where you raise that other leg up. Okay, nice good Romanian deadlift, down and up. Or if you need to, for balance, keep that back foot down, but you're hinging at the hip, okay? You're hinging, keeping that back nice and neutral, and then driving that hip forward, down and up. When you're doing that squat, that foot's in front for nice good control, and you're sitting back like a nice good squat. So just one weight, I'm gonna do my 20. I'm gonna get in position. And here we go. 3, 2, 1. So we're gonna do 8 on the right side. Okay, so we're gonna do that single leg squat. We're gonna drive that big circle with the other leg. And then we're gonna do a nice good single leg deadlift. And back. Now after I do 8 of these, I'm gonna go to the other side. Oh yeah. Sitting down like a nice good squat. If you need to, have a chair near you, the couch, the wall, for balance. And then we're going to the other side. Okay, again, sit back like you're in a nice good squat. Drive that leg around with that balance. Whoop. And then a nice good single leg deadlift with that leg back behind you, toe touching, or lifting up. Nice and controlled. This is slowing it down. Nice and controlled. Keep moving. Sitting right over that heel, just like a regular squat, except we're just focusing on one side. Most of my weight, like 80% of my weight or 90, is on that leg. It's doing the work. Whoop. And yes, we're working a lot on balance. We're already halfway there. You see how fast this is going? Switch sides when you're done. Keep going back and forth. So good for our trunk to work on unilateral, one-sided. Woo! As soon as I look at you, I can't do it with my balance. Oh yeah, here we go. Keep it up, you got this. Nice and controlled, keeping that trunk upright when we sit down on that squat, and a nice good neutral position as we hinge down for that single leg deadlift. Lots of control. Even if all you need to do right now is not even have weight because your body weight is enough, working on your control and your balance, that's awesome too. Don't be discouraged and say, hey, that's where I'm at right now. As I'm learning, I'm gonna get stronger. Keep working. Stay focused. We got a minute left, okay? Oh yeah, my balance is being challenged. I'm getting tired. Nice and focused. Come on, you got this. Nice and controlled. Sitting back, driving through that heel, hinging at that hip. Oh yeah, baby, 30 seconds left. Really lots of trunk control, lots of balance. Oh baby, we're almost to the break. Come on, you got this. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, grab some water. Let's talk about what we're doing next. Okay. Whew. A little bit more unilateral work. I know, exciting. We're gonna have that weight on the right side. We're gonna squat down, and then we're gonna lateral lunge right here and back, okay? So, one weight as you lateral lunge. Whew. Okay, so we're gonna sit down, squat, and lunge right here. Now, it gets a little easier if you hold the weight in the middle. So, if you need to, that's okay. If you want to challenge yourself, that weight out there to drive, much more difficult. So we'll do 4 on each side or 8 on each side. I don't care, but those are the directions that we're doing, okay? So let's get in position. I'm gonna start with my right first, and here we go. 3, 2, 1. So I'm squatting down, stepping out, sitting right over that heel, and sitting back. Then I'm going back to that squat, sitting on that heel, pressing up. Okay? Down, and step, and drive. Then I'm gonna go to the other side. Same thing. Now I'm moving on my left side. Squatting down, stepping out, and driving. Nice, good squat. A little more challenging with that weight just on one side. Working a lot the core. And again, you can do 8 on each side or 4 on each side. That's up to you, depending on how many times. You're still gonna get the same amount of reps, just how many times you wanna switch back and forth. As long as you stay with good form, I don't care. I want you moving these all the time. Driving through that heel. All the way up. Give me that full hip extension as you come up. Sit down on that heel. Press up. Oh yeah. Good. Squat. Stepping out. Now, sometimes I leave my hand out in front. It gives me a little bit of a counterbalance, keeping that chest nice and upright. Okay? You ever see me doing that? That's just me kind of making sure my chest steps upright. Have a nice good counterbalance as I work this. I too want to stay with good form, right? Okay, keep it up. We're almost halfway there. Really drive through those heels. That glute should be activated. That's why we did those glute activation exercises. The quads a lot of times want to take over, and we need that glute to be strong and activated for solid back foundations. Oh yeah. And we're getting our heart rate up there, aren't we? We're gonna go down to the ground after this, if that helps. Do some glute bridging. Oh yeah. So we're gonna use our mini bands next. If you have them, if not, we're just gonna use your body weight. It's gonna be against gravity. Don't worry, it'll still work. Oh yeah. I definitely do better when I'm only having to count to 4 versus 8. Come on, 1 minute left. Keep it up, keep it up. Keep that form. Drop the weight if you find yourself losing form, having any back pain because you are not able to brace that correctly. Listen to your body. Not what you think you should be doing, but where your body's at. Okay, that's how we stay safe. Some days, it's just not there, and that's okay. Come on, you got this. Hang in there. 30 seconds left. Oh yeah, baby. Oops, I broke my squat. Come on, 10 more seconds, hang in there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Oh yeah, feels good. Okay, it might feel good to go down to the ground up to the next one. Okay, I'm gonna use my heavy band. That's up to you, but I am going to do 8 glute bridges. You wanna make sure that your feet are back far enough, okay? Your legs are shoulder width apart. You're gonna come up and squeeze that glute in a nice neutral position and then slowly lower it down, okay? Don't rush that down. We're gonna do 8 like this. We're gonna turn around and we're gonna do 8 fire hydrants. Woo, yeah. Okay, 4 on each side. And I know, here we go. And then we're gonna go out and in 4 times. I know. It's a lot, but we're gonna have fun doing it. Let's go. Let's get on our back and start this. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. We got 8 glute bridges. Here we go. Squeeze that glute. Come on, 8 of them. And then we're gonna turn over into that quadruped. Okay, quadruped it is. Now we're gonna lift that knee and we're gonna squeeze that glute, 4 on each side. Keep those hips facing the ground, 4 on each side. So I'm switching sides now. Okay, and then I'm gonna come out my mat and back in. You can jump or you can step, but 4, just like that. Oh yeah, work those glutes and those abductors, and then we're back to the bridging. Oh yeah. Nice good squeezes of those glutes. Really activate them. And then back into that quadruped for those fire hydrants, 4 on each side. Really feel those glutes activate, those hip abductors. Oh yeah. 4 on each side. And then 4 out. Right out there. Oh yeah, baby. Okay. Keep moving. Nice and controlled. Nice good glute squeezes. Keep breathing. We're got halfway there. Burning out those glutes on this one, for sure. Okay, and making sure you're keeping those hips down, facing the mat. Don't let them wink at me. They gotta face that mat so you have a nice, good control. Lifting through that knee. That knee is going out and lateral. 4 on each side. Oh yeah. And then those nice good wides. Popping or stepping. That's up to you. I know not all of you can do that. That's okay. Keep working. Stepping out. Activating those glutes, hamstrings, adductors. Oh yeah. Okay, coming up to that neutral spine. Squeeze that glute when you do those nice good glute bridges. Stay controlled. You got 1 minute left. Come on. We'll go back to working on our quads a little bit more. Give the glutes a little bit of a break. Of course, they're firing when we're doing a lot of activities, but we're going to be a little more quad focused, just like this is a little bit more hip focused and glutes. Woo. Come on, you got 30 seconds left. How many reps can you get in? Keep breathing, keep moving, keep shaking. You're doing great. Ten more seconds left. How many can you get in? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Oh, love that word. Okay, drop that mini band. Okay, so next activity is we're going to do a squat and clean. So we're going to take that weight. The palm is going to be facing us. Okay, we're going to have our weight, our body nice and stable with our weight right over our heels. We're going to drive that in, flip that weight right to our shoulders, and then squat down. Okay, so we're going to go right here, low squat hold, and come back up. Then we're going to turn out and lunge. So you're going to step out laterally and then rotate that foot down and lunge. 4 on each side. I know it's going to be a little tricky. So I want you to grab a weight that you can do that with. Whew. Okay, we got this. Okay, so we're going to take that weight, We're gonna clean it and then a squat hold right here and then back up, okay? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. So clean it, come down, pause, and come back up. I want a nice good pause in a low position. And then drive through those heels. Oh yeah. And if you can, you're gonna do it all in one motion. You don't have to isolate it. As you clean it up, you're gonna squat down. 8 of these. And then we're gonna step out, rotate, and lunge. 4 like that. Asking a lot from those hips. You can keep the weights up here or down low, wherever that works for you. And then we've got 4 the other direction. A little harder for me to coordinate on that one. And we're turning out, lunging down and out. Okay, so we're rotating from that back hip. Back hip rotates all the way around. And then back to those squat cleans. Oh yeah. Holding it down, driving up. Oh yeah. Come on, you're doing awesome. Halfway there. Come on, you got this. Nice and controlled. Nice good pause in that low position. Nice good isometric hold down there. And then drive through those hips. Sitting out, rotating down, and the lunge. 4 to each side. A little coordination there, huh? Good for our brain. Gotta work on coordinating. Keep it up. You got a minute and a half left. Stay focused. Oh, yeah. Okay. Come on, clean that baby up and sit down. Takes a lot of core control. Keep that weight in that front rack position. Okay, don't let that body stay forward. You gotta have that nice upright position. Come on, you got a minute left. Stay strong, stay focused. Oh yeah, you got this. Come on, stay strong. I'm talking to myself too. I need encouragement just like you. Oh yeah. 30 seconds left. How many can you get in that time? Stay all the way to the buzzer. Come on, 10 more seconds left. Hang in there. Got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Oh yeah. Okay. Next activity, we are going to have our weight, our heels right up on our weight right here, okay? And what we're gonna do is we're gonna do squat pulses right here. 3 squat pulses and down and back up. We got 8 of those. Here we go. Right here and back up. Really squat pulsing down there. I know, hard. Then we're going to take that weight and we're gonna do some walking lunges. And when you do a walking lunge, you gotta stop your momentum, drop it down, and we're gonna add a little bit of a kick. And I'm gonna step down and add just a little bit of kick just to activate that glute a little bit when we come up. So you're stepping, dropping that weight, and a kick, 4 on each side, 8 total around the block. Okay, so we're gonna go the squat pulses first. You can do one weight or two, that's up to you, but here we go. 3, 2, 1. Sit back, 3 pulses, and up. It's a little more challenging. You gotta really drive that hip over that heel, okay? It's easier to fall forward. Don't let it happen. If you need to, drop to one weight, put it on the back of your back. Keep that a little more stable. Come on, drive through those heels, even though they're up there. It's a little more challenging. I know, hence why we're doing it. And then we're going to walking lunges. Down and a lift. 8 total. Come on, you got this. Stay in control, keep that back nice and upright. And if you need to, drop a weight for those pulses. You can put that weight right on the back, okay? And sit right over there and pulse. Drive through those hips. Drive through those heels. Coming all the way up. Halfway there, or I mean, 2.5 minutes left, sorry. Stay strong, stay steady. You got this. You're probably sweating bullets like me. Working hard. Stay in focus. Nice sit down, and then a glute lift. Making sure you stop that momentum and drop straight down. Come up, nice little glute lift. Just to get that butt crease nice and squeezed. Keeping that chest upright. My hardest thing is remembering to count. I want to make sure I have good form, and sometimes I lose track of my counting. Whew. But I'm moving the whole time, and that's what the most important is. It's okay if you end up doing not as many reps on one. You're working hard. You're staying focused. That's the main goal. Good news is we only have one more set after this. Stay strong, come on. Woo! I am dripping sweat all over the place. Oh yeah. I live in Texas. It's nice and hot. Even with AC. Keep it up, come on. Dropping down and lifting, 45 seconds left. All the way to the buzzer, come on. Oh yeah, come on, 24 seconds left. All the way, you got this. Stay strong, all the way to the buzzer. Don't shortchange yourself. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Oh my goodness. Wipe my sweat all over. Okay, this is our last one. I am gonna use a mini band for this. I'm gonna use my medium one, so I have a little bit more range of motion. We are going to do some deadlift and some leg extensions. So, I'm gonna put my dumbbells, my 20s right here, because I'm gonna end up leaning over them. I'm gonna take my 25s. I'm gonna do deadlifts. I'm gonna keep that, hinge that hip, that nice neutral spine. I'm gonna hinge down and forward, okay? So nice, good neutral spine, hinging down. Now, you can bend those knees so you can take that hamstring off, come down, and you're driving through those hips all the way up. Then what you're gonna do is you're gonna hinge down, and we're gonna do leg extensions. Okay, so we're gonna keep that foot flexed and that knee straight. We're gonna come straight back and a straight back diagonal, okay? So grab your weights. Let's start this deadlift. Roll those shoulders back and here we go. 3, 2, 1. So we're going down and driving forward. Really feel those glutes activate. Drive through those hips. Come on, 8 of these. And then we're dropping down and we're gonna lean over and hinge and we're gonna sit back and diagonal. Back and diagonal. I meant to have your foot pointed. You're squeezing down and back. Foot pointed on these. Down and then diagonal up. Woo! Nice good extensions, 4 on each side. I'm alternating because I just did that accidentally. No purpose behind it. So I'm going back, squeeze that glute in the back, and then squeeze that glute and abductors on the side. I think the sweat is making my brain melt. Here we go. Deadlift again. I promise you, I did a lot of anatomy in my 8 years of schooling. Sometimes in the sweat and the tiredness, I'm like losing my words and my train of thought because I'm working hard like you. Keep it up. Yeah, we're driving through those hips. Again, you may be slower or faster than me, and that's okay. Just working that whole time. Keeping that foot pointed when we lift. Really squeeze that glute. Woo! Don't normally stop, but I cannot see with all my sweat. Keep it up. Let's go. We're over halfway there. We got a minute. Just under 2 minutes, I should say. But this is it. So give me all you got. We got cool down after this. Oh yeah, driving through those hips. Nice good hip extension. And a little bit of that abduction extension. Keep it up, 4 on each side. Squeezing your glutes. Again, we're activating a lot of glutes on this activity. Both with the deadlift and the hip extension. Oh yeah. Woo! Okay, come on. We've got 45 seconds left. We're almost at the end. Keep it up, keep driving, keep driving. All the way to the buzzer. Don't lose form now. Okay, stay strong, stay steady. Keep it up. 15 seconds. How many can you get in that time? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. If you have the mini band, get rid of that sucker. Oh yeah, and let's go to the cool down. We're gonna do a nice good runner's lunge right here. Drive that arm up. Oh, that feels good. Get that heel down. Driving that hip flexor forward. And then we're gonna come down and straighten that front knee. Get that hamstring. Oh, baby. And then we're gonna drop that knee, lean over that side. Get that hip flexor, drive that forward just a little bit more. Come on, push through. And then we're gonna grab that foot and we're gonna stretch out that quad. Now if you can't have that range of motion, use a towel to help you with that. And then we're gonna come back into that lunge position and we're gonna rotate right over that side. A little bit more of a trunk rotation there. Oh yeah. And then we're gonna come on back up. We're gonna do the other side runner's lunge. Drive that in, drive it down. Keep that heel down on the ground. And now drop those hands and straighten that front knee and get that hamstring in there. And we're gonna drop down to that knee. We're gonna lean over that side, drive that hip forward, get that hip flexor in there. And then we're gonna grab that foot, pull it back and get that quad. Keep breathing. You did a lot of work today. Proud of you. And then we're gonna come in that lunge and we're gonna do a nice good trunk rotation. Oh yeah. And then we're gonna come on up. If you need to, grab the wall. You're gonna whoop, grab that wall, sit down and grab that hip, open that up. Open up that hip. And then we're gonna go to the other side. Now we're gonna run out of time, but that's okay. I want you to finish this side. Whoop. I promise you I'm gonna have to balance. And hold that position. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. High five for rocking that. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel below so you get new workouts every weekday morning. Also, if you want to be a part of my Facebook group, I would love to have you. I do a lot of coaching. And make sure you have a great day.